Here we go, you guys. It's Friday. It's not Thursday. You guys, yesterday was a circus. Maybe I'm going to have to switch my days to Friday because Thursdays have been a little bit loony toony around here. So if you guys, as you're jumping on, tell me where you're tuning in from. I love to see that pop up on my screen. I think it's so fun to see where everybody's watching from. And then if you don't know me, my name is Lori. I'm 56 years old. I've been teaching makeup online now for 7.5 years. It's crazy. Hey, how are you? And I love it. I love the friendships that I've built here. And I've just learned so much from so many of you. Yay, Allison. Allison's one of those people that I have connected with, and I just love her. Yay from Australia, New York, Chicago, New Hampshire. You guys, you're in your kitchen cooking dinner from England. Okay, you guys, so this is like, I want you guys to know that when I talk about this cream makeup that I love, it is going to be releasing to the UK and Australia very soon. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be very soon. So keep watching along. I'll be posting as soon as I hear the exact date, then I'm going to let you know. If you're worried about missing something, because sometimes Instagram just doesn't show content that from people you like to you, and you're like, well, where did she go? And if you miss that, I don't want you to miss that announcement. You can go to matchmelori.com and fill out my color match, okay? And even though I won't match you yet because things could change, in a few months and you may want a different picture, you'll be in my system so that when I send out an email, then you'll get the email at least, okay? I also have a Facebook group that I'm kind of posting to keep updated in there. So send me a message if you want that as well. But I want you guys to not miss these releases. And then we're going to open in Mexico at the end of the year. So super excited. Now, skincare wise, the company that I have partnered with, Rimmon, it is launching through, it'll roll out really quick. Okay. Hey, from Texas. Yay. Thanks for jumping on. It will be launching very soon as well. And I will say that the skincare and the cream makeup together is like a match made in heaven. I'm not kidding. It is you know me, I get sent so much stuff, you guys. People want to send me skincare all the time, and I'm very, very careful with what I put on my skin. But yeah, you see that? That's from eating cheese. Cheese and ice cream is so bad, but you guys, sometimes, I don't know, I love cheese. This will roll out. It was only available in South Korea for 4 years. And then, hi, Ashley. And then, hi, Knox. Maybe my grandson's watching. And then it was just released in North America. And so United States and Canada. And then they just released in Taiwan. And then it's going to roll out in Hong Kong next, and then it's just going to keep rolling. And I'm telling you right now, the skincare it has changed my skin. I'm firming up now. You guys, my Botox is worn off. And I still have that softness around my eyes, which I think is huge because I don't know about you, but maybe there's somebody out there that has tried Botox and it's just not working anymore. And I feel like this, because I've been I've got to find something that I can use that I don't have to have Botox, every 2.5 months. So this has been a game changer. So I'm kind of holding off on getting my Botox redone because I want to see just what the skincare does so that I can give you guys honest reviews of the skincare and all the benefits of it. Okay, so while I do my makeup, I've got my cream makeup here. While I do my makeup, I'm just going to kind of talk to you a little bit about the Korean skincare and kind of some of the cool things that I've been learning about Korean skincare and what they do. I mean, because have you ever seen like Koreans? They have the most beautiful skin. And I've often wondered, like, what is their secret? And one of the stories that I heard, and you guys tell me if you know any of these stories, but with Koreans, doing skincare is not just about a chore or something that you have to do like we Americans think, because we're like, I don't know, we're go, 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 or something. And the Koreans actually love skincare because it's very much based on like self-care, and even their skincare is all about like healing and calming. And so I love this because when young girls reach a certain age, then they need to begin to like take a little bit more specialized care with their skin. Their mom teaches them the importance of all the different steps of skincare and how to heal the skin, hydrate it, nourish it, and they do that together to learn. And I love that. I mean, I wish I would have had that with my daughter. And honestly, I think I've done a pretty good job making sure that she knows the importance of skincare. And now that she works at Timeless Medical Spa, of course she takes extra good care of her skin as well. But I just love learning different, like, I don't know, like different countries and how they work, and like, it's super fun. So, all right, I've done my contour. I'm doing a really light application today. So back to the skincare. I'm just going to now go into my main shade, which is Candlelit, and just kind of place that everywhere where I don't have the contour. And I'm just using a brush. This is called the Blend brush. Found that if you get Botox often, it doesn't last as long. Now I try to limit it to 2 times a year. That's so smart. That's so smart. So if you can find something in between those time periods, because like mine starts to wear off now at like 2.5 months. And I mean, it's so expensive. So I'm super excited about what this is doing, especially softening here. Listen, I'm gonna have these wrinkles up here, okay? I'm getting older. It's just the way it is. My problem is, and the reason that I love Botox is because it helps just soften the face, because we get all scrunched up. And so I love that Botox like is able to soften. But if I can get my skincare to do that, then like sign me up. I mean, why wouldn't you? And I love that the skincare itself they have some liposomal technology along with some really cool patented ingredients that I don't know if I'm smart enough to talk about yet, to be honest. And with this technology, it makes it so that the skin will absorb it deeper. Because, have you ever put on a really nice, expensive moisturizer, and I, at night I like a little bit heavier moisturizer, and I would put one on, and then I'd wake up in the morning and it'd just still be like on the surface of my skin. that is crazy to me because it's not actually being absorbed. So you're just like laying this cream on your face and it's expensive and it's actually not doing you any good. It's not actually getting into like where it needs to actually heal and hydrate the skin. Yeah, I'm telling you, lots and lots of cool stuff coming. Do you guys want me to do a live video in the evening when I'm doing my full like skincare routine? My skincare routine in the morning is way like it's just a lot less steps than in the morning. I'm just going to take a little bit of bronzer. And I've had a few people reach out to me and say, I don't know where to put my bronzer. I want you to think of, okay, I will do that. I know I hate the cream that doesn't soak in. I do too. It's like, it's just, it's like a waste. So with your bronzer, you guys, so you have your contour and your main shade. I want you to go right in between. Okay. So right in this area, that's where your bronzer goes. You can also bring it above the contour here to just kind of warm up that area. And then I'm going to put, okay, you guys, overwhelming. Yes, you want to see my skincare. Okay, I'm going to do that this weekend for you. Maybe I'll do it Saturday night. I'll do it Saturday night. So tomorrow night. And walk you through the steps. I will say that when I first started doing, I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Tiger Lily. When I first started doing it, when I put all the bottles out, I was like, this is going to take me 100 years to do my skincare. And when I'm ready to go to bed, I want to go to bed. This is like American talk, right? Americans are like, I don't know if we're like lazy. So I'm not using a concealer. I'm just using my cream makeup. And these come in all different colors. And I can help you choose what color you need. In fact, let me show you. Let's see, is this one? Nope, that's the lip and cheek. This one here, this shows you all the different colors. So I color match you. I've been doing it now for 7.5 years. I can't believe it's been that long, honestly. But when I laid out all that skincare and I was like, this is going to take too much time. And even when I do like a video and I speed it up for you guys and show you the skincare, I'm like, this is a lot of steps. I've gotten it down to like less than 5 minutes at night. And honestly, I look forward to washing my face, which seems crazy, but I look forward to washing my face because it's such a, I don't know, it's like if we can just stop long enough to enjoy the process of something, I think it's a pretty magical thing. And that's why Korean skincare is so, is the gold standard, is because they actually enjoy the process of washing their faces. And so when they do it with a very good purpose. And that purpose is to heal and nourish the skin. So you guys have heard me talk about like gut microbiome and how important that is. I know, Allison, right? I do too. It makes me go to bed just a little bit sooner, and I enjoy it. So yay, yay, yay. So you guys, I've got a little leftover color from that right there. I'm going to actually go into my demi shades here. So because if you look at that, there's definitely some raspberry color to it and some darkness, okay? So anytime there's a raspberry shade, this yellow concealer, it's kind of a yellow-orange concealer, will take that redness away. Now, it didn't take it all the way away because I'm using very, very small amount just with a brush. I'm going to go into just an orange shade to take away the rest. See that? Wild. Demi color correctors are wild. I also love them for under my eyes. Okay, so I've got my main foundation shade on. I've got to put some lip stuff on. I'm going to use this right here. This e.l.f., it's called Glow Revere Lip Oil, is delicious. Like, look how big and chunky that is. I love a lip oil. And this one is super inexpensive. I have it in a few different colors. This color is, I have no idea. It's backwards. You can't tell. I can't say it out loud, so send me a message if you want to know the exact color. I've got to fix my brows a little bit. It's a good time to talk about brows because I have lots of questions about brows. People not knowing where to start the brow, where to end the brow. And right now you can see I legit only have hair right there. I've got to go back and get my brows microbladed again. And so I've got to get that touched up. But it makes a good opportunity for me to teach you where to start and stop the brow. So I'm just going to go into this shade right here. It's called Labyrinth. Works really good for kind of the same hair color as me. And when you do your brows, I want you to, this is called brow mapping. And I have a few videos out there, but if you want to know a little bit more about brow mapping, here's your chance. Ask all your questions. I take it next to my nose, okay? And then through the corner of my eye, straight up, that is where your brow is supposed to start, okay? Keep that in mind. Then here, next to your nose, through the corner of your eye, that is where your brow is supposed to end. Now, big tip is not to bring this in too far. You want it to kind of stay out, especially as we've aged and our eyes and everything tend to dip this way. You really want to make sure and keep that going out, okay? That's going to give you the length in the brow, and it's also going to give you lift. Now, if you have a question on how high your brow should be, then you take it next to your nose, looking forward straight through the pupil. Oops, my hood is. And then this is your high point of your brow, okay? That's how you brow map, okay? That will help you know where to start and stop. Most of us have hair that recedes this way, okay? So you want to make sure, especially if you're struggling because you think your eyes are too small, then actually shaping your brow will make your eyes appear bigger, okay? So keep that in mind. You want to make sure and give that frame of that eye as much landscape as possible, okay? So then I love this brush. It's like a flat. Look how teeny and thin it is. And then from there, I can just kind of go in and begin to fill this in. Now, another tip is, as you're you want to keep the top line and the bottom line parallel, okay? This seems, it seems easy when you see somebody else do it, especially like me. I've already kind of had a pathway from my microblading. But when you're doing your own brows, keep that top and bottom line parallel, okay? So I'm just going to kind of take underneath, and I'm just using what's left over on my brush. I usually like to do underneath first, and then I'll go in and just kind of work upwards. But keep that line straight as well. You won't, it's kind of weird. It's kind of one of those optical illusions, especially if you if you don't know this rule, that you'll be like, I don't know what's wrong with my eyebrow, but like they just don't look quite right. I swear the parallel line thing is it's a big deal. Okay. Then up here, I'm just lightly doing that. Kind of wipe that away because it was kind of dark. Okay. And then when you get to the tail, so from the point, what is the brand to use for color correcting concealer under the eyes? It's called Demi Color Correctors, and they are by Saint. So if you want a link to look at those, or you can totally send me a picture of areas that are bothering you. My 4 favorite shades for most everybody, unless you're quite a bit darker in skin than I am, are Y01, this is OR1, O3, and O1. Pretty much will do anything on my face that I need it to. I know. Can you believe that? Does a good job. So back to the brows. So when you go from the point that I just erased, okay, out here, I want you to think of a triangle shape, okay? Think of it being a triangle. And you're going to kind of just map it down like this. And you'll notice that I like to keep this going outward. Don't drag it down. It will be really hard for you in the beginning to understand how important it is to keep it going out. Okay, because our eye is kind of tilting this way. So keep it going out. You'll get way more lift that way, okay? So I'm just going to fill in the other side because I kind of already know where mine start and stop, because you won't need to map your brow every time. Mapping the brow will just help you understand your eye shape, your brow shape, and how to make it look a little bit better. See how I'm making this top line parallel to this bottom line. Brows can be tricky as we get a little bit older. They just can be a little bit difficult because we've just lost so much hair, whether or not that's from over plucking or from just the natural hair falling out. But I think that seeing somebody do this live is super helpful. Another product that I absolutely love for my brows is this. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch, okay? And a couple of the reasons why I love it so much is see how teeny tiny that is? So you can actually create hair strokes. So with the eyeshadow that I just used, that just gives me a nice base, but it doesn't create like hair strokes. So to be able to like actually come in and just create a few different hair strokes in there is going to help your brow look a little bit more natural. And I've used a couple of different colors. This one's my favorite color. It is called Taupe. So taupe is my favorite color. You really want to look at your hair color in here. That's kind of what you're going to be bringing down here. Now, I know it gets a little bit trickier when, you go gray, but once you find that color, you're still going to use it whether or not you've gone gray or not. We just want to keep things really soft the older we get, and you'll be way happier with your makeup overall. Okay. All right. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is a quick nose contour. I kind of already did it just with putting the light down the center of my nose. Okay. You see that? So think of nose contouring, and anytime you're using the cream makeup, you're playing with light and dark. These are all foundation. You're playing with light and dark, and that is what brings that face, gives the face dimension. It gives it lift in the cheeks. It kind of shrinks the forehead, brings the jawline up, all the things. But you can actually take your contour, and I love using this brush. This is the detail brush because it has this kind of flat end. Okay, and you see I just put a little bit on. Then I can take it and kind of stamp. Okay, see that? A trick with nose contour that I don't always get into with my videos is that you want to create this line here as thin as possible, okay? So it's almost like you're touching, like the thinner you get it, the thinner your nose will appear. And I don't know about you, but I need my nose thinned, okay? And then I just tap it down below. I have like a big ball on my nose, okay? So you want to shrink that with a little bit of a darker color. Then you can take your light color, which I already did, and just put it right down the center, okay? Then from there, I just kind of softly tap, or you can just use your finger and just tap the cream. Cream is so easy, so forgiving. See that? Then you can take your contour and put it underneath your lip to make your lip look a little bit fuller. Okay? Super duper easy. Anything else that you guys want me to like just kind of touch on that many times I don't have time to touch on in videos, because like literally I have to do a video in like 90 seconds. I'm going to take a little bit of illuminator and tap here. You can put it on your lip. I love illuminator. Okay. Now I'm actually going to take and put a little bit of this Viaton mist on my face, because I want to be extra glowy today. I had already put this on before I did my makeup, but I like to put it on after. I feel like it just gives the prettiest glow to the skin and looks super healthy. So, yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm going to jump off and I'm going to record an eyeshadow video for you. And then I will post that as well, because eyeshadow videos are fun to do, like a little, what product is good to eliminate facial flakiness? This. It's an oil mist, but it soaks into the skin. It just sounds like you have like dry skin, and this is going to hydrate it. There are a couple of other, like, obviously the Korean skincare line is going to be great for dry skin, but for a quick fix, this right here, I carry it in my purse, you guys, and not much makes it into my purse, but this makes it into my purse. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to jump off. You guys, it's been so much fun. I hope I've given you a few tips that maybe you've been wanting to learn. It says Viaton Mist, and it's Vieton oil mist. And I can send you the link for that if you would like. Just as soon as the video ends, you can either comment once I post it, or you can just shoot me a DM, because I'll be in my DMs all day today. And if you need help like building a custom makeup palette like this, or maybe you want to start out with something like this, which is really a great place to start. This is a collection that you can get, and it's discounted. So, I mean, yes, please, discount and all my makeup in one compact. It's a win. All right, you guys, I will talk to you next week. Well, tomorrow night I'll jump on and do a live doing my skincare. So we'll do that.